above the world so high, like a diamond.
Goddamn necromorphs. Why they have the tendency to interrupt my creepy background music like that? Why? Every time. Every single time. Right. Sorry for that outburst of anger. I just hate the necromorphs popping off like that every time. But well, this is part 2, or part 2 from the Dead Space review, where I'm not gonna talk exactly about the game, but their origins. How Dead Space came to be. Was Resident Evil a complete inspiration for this game? Maybe. And at the same time, no, it wasn't. In fact, this was almost a completely different game. As a matter of fact, this was supposed to be the original System Shock 3.
There is no evil here, only change.
I'm not pulling your leg. In fact, before the System Shock 3 was official and became this one, the original System Shock 3 was supposed to be, well, in third person, or maybe it was third person before it was switching to third person. There were just rumors, at least. And, well, this is the System Shock 3 that is in development, but the only I can say is that, okay, in fact, was the System Shock 3 according to the creators. But then, after Resident Evil 4 happened, they switch up into third-person shooter. As you can see here, this is an early original Xbox shot of Dead Space. I mean, pretty much Resident Evil changed up the game. And as we can see, it's not very different from the original, well, from the Dead Space that we must know and love, but definitely a completely different beast this game was going to be. And hopefully in the future we get a more clear version of the original Xbox version of Dead Space. That would be a dream come true indeed. So where were we? Oh yeah, the time we scared a girl while playing this game. This was actually the level that she saw us playing by complete accident, and the reason is that back in the days when we were 12, 13 years old, he didn't have a door into his room. He had some curtains, and obviously the sister could actually get into the room. She was maybe 3 or 4 years old, and she saw us die in this level, getting brutally torn to pieces thanks to this asteroids, not asteroids, meteorites that it's puking, although they look more like pustules or something that are floating around. Yuck. But anyway, this was the level that downright traumatized her and completely gave us nightmares as well. To me and my friend, we were 12, 13 years old. Sorry for the lightning storm that it's outside. It's actually pretty well fitted into this review. Thunderstorms, sorry. Well, October and thunderstorms are always great for atmosphere, especially for this review. But well, let's say like this. After that moment, well, this became our very first survivor horror that we played. We didn't play the Resident Evil or anything like that. We played Left 4 Dead, and Back in the day, we were trying to find something more terrifying than Left 4 Dead and the flawed sections of Halo 3. Yeah, those were the days. Halloween 2008. What a day to be alive. What a year to be alive. I'm sorry. What a year to be alive. While killing the Leviathan in this last shot of me playing the game, let's talk about something that has become a subject of a lot of discussions. For good. Like, what was the main influence of Dead Space besides Resident Evil 4 and System Shock 3? Those were in the terms of video games. But now we're going into the main source, which are horror movies. Which were those horror movies that inspired this masterpiece? Well, this trilogy of madness, which is a masterpiece, and made us create this amazing game.
Let me see if I can get some power up.
When thinking about the inspirations for Dead Space, obviously everyone, including myself, are going to think about the hidden gem of horror that is Event Horizon from Paul W.S. Anderson, aka the most distant film of his repertoire of other films, besides Soldier and Shopping, although Shopping I haven't seen it. Let me say that Event Horizon is definitely the most... the biggest inspiration for Dead Space, except without a Sam Neill or Lawrence Fishburne, and a lot of pissed off necromorphs. Yeah, a lot of pissed off necromorphs. They weren't a thing, but, well, there's a lot of Hell references here, as well as a little dose of Hellraiser for you horror gorehound fans. For the inspiration of the marker visions, obviously we're gonna have as a solid reference the Andrei Tarkovsky's masterpiece, that is Solaris. It is a masterpiece of science fiction, but it's not for everyone. But I still recommend it if you are actually a science fiction fan and buff as I am, as well as other million people on Earth that have enjoyed this, as well as the 2002 version of Solaris. For the creation of the red and black marker is the mysterious monolith found in 2001 A Space Odyssey, of course. Both are buried on a planet. In this case, on 2001 A Space Odyssey, in both novel and movie, are buried on the moon. These mysterious artifacts, the monolith, and the red marker as well. But the difference between 2001 Space Odyssey, 2001 A Space Odyssey, as well as the sequels, is that these novels are a little more like classic science fiction, where everyone has to reflect about the findings on the edge of the universe, which in case it's the monolith. While on Dead Space is like... be careful of the red markers, shoot the bad zombies right there before they cut me into pieces and cut me into horrible red pulp. Yeah, something like that. And of course, well, if you ask me, I do really recommend you to watch 2001 Space Odyssey before you die. Or turn into a goddamn necromorph. Yeah, seriously, I need you to watch this film right now. And then probably play Dead Space for fun. The creation of the necromorphs and pretty much the alien species that attacks you all along the game, there's the inspiration that it's Alien, and the sequels, Alien, Aliens. Yeah, definitely must be the most obvious inspiration for the creation of the enemies of Dead Space. Mostly in the aspect that they found this artifact into a stranded planet. And if you want to talk about the designs of the aliens, further than John Carpenter's The Thing, obviously the necromorphs were inspired by these monstrosities that came into our screen in 1982. Yeah, these monstrosities look something out of the thing. And the other thing they have in common with the thing, besides the nastiness, is the fact that you can kill these bastards with fire and a flamethrower, and lots of creative weapons that they are based off incredibly dangerous work tools. But no dynamite. Seriously. Well, you can't have dynamite on a spaceship or else you're gonna blow yourself up into the vacuum of space. So, there you go. And there we go. These were the top things you didn't know or you probably didn't pay too much attention about Dead Space, about the creation of this video game, their inspirations, how the source material came to be, what is the inspiration for the creation of the USG Ishimura, as well as some stuff that were hidden during the development of this game, like, you know, that this was a System Shock game before. But well, anyways, I hope you did enjoy this review. Well, I actually did enjoy making it, recording it, sometimes making script drafts for this one, because I'm still unexperienced on this one. And by the way, it was hard to do a review because I really wanted to continue playing this game. It's like, that's the hard part of a review, when you enjoy the game too much, that by the time you want to write the review, to take the clips, it's very hard to let it go and to focus yourself on the review and into the many aspects of the editing, which I'm still gonna need to practice. But by the way, hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you enjoyed my small trip in memory lane, as well as the horrific trip with Isaac Clarke through the USG Ishimura. Now we are going into the train, or into the tram, and see if we can go into another game, as well as leave this classic in peace until the remake comes into next-gen consoles. So, see you later. I'm going into another game. Alright then, Halo Combat Evolved. Thank goodness. Now it's time to kill Covenant once again. And let's see how many of these, well, this runs they are here. Oh no, I forgot I was stuck in the flood part. No, get away from me. I already killed necromorphs. I don't want to kill Flood. No! Go away! Oh man, no. I'm gonna get out of here. Stay dead, god damn it, please! Oh, alright. I'm gonna take the elevator. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, see you.